As we've grown, we've been able to recognize that, and so we thought that it was time for a big change. So we are making you guys a trade. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Laser Everything, the #1 channel to watch if you agree that McDonald's Coke is the best Coke.
It's pretty good.
It is the best Coke. We have a lot to talk about today. Not really, a little bit, kind of a lot. And I'm glad that you guys are all here for it. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I guess, should we just get out right into the
I say we dive into the thick of it, and then we say hello to everybody after.
Okay. Yeah. So here it is, guys. Here is the news. We are growing. Laser Everything is growing, and as we grow, things change, and things become antiquated or less about the good of the community and more about the good of the channel over time. And as we've grown, we've been able to recognize that, and so we thought that it was time for a big change. So we are making you guys a trade, and by you guys, I'm specifically talking about members over at the Laser Master Academy. We have some really big stuff going on. So the first part of that trade is you guys, again, over at the LMA, you're going to give us something. And by us, I mean the community. Let me present my screen. So if we come up here to settings, you'll see the community fiber laser parameter library and community CO2 gantry library, which we've talked about in the past, which are filling out quite nicely. So if you guys are looking for settings from your fellow community members, make sure you check those out because they're really, really cool resources. And I'm very excited to see the poor Kyle he's carrying the weight right now of the CO2 gantry library. I know you guys got some settings, throw them in there. We have some settings too. And that kind of brings me to my next point here, which is that there is a new link on the website. It's called Free Starter Settings Packs. And these are the LMA parameter libraries. They are going up for free as of right this moment. I literally just published the change. They're going up for free for everyone in classic Laser Everything fashion. This is... Oh, God.
It wouldn't be classic without that.
Read the room. Listen, guys, it doesn't make sense to lock these behind paywall anymore. What makes Laser Everything special and what makes the LMA special is not the fiber laser parameter library or the CO2 laser parameter library. And that's not why people stay. It's why a lot of people come to the LMA in the first place. But we have over 3,000 members at the Laser Master Academy. That's a mind-bogglingly large number of people. And you don't get to numbers like that with high turnover. People come and they stay, and they're not staying for the settings. You get the settings once and you're good. You're done. You can bail after a month. And 3,000 people have chosen not to do that. And there's a reason why. And I think a big part of that reason is experiences. The files don't offer any experiences. The files don't offer any education. They don't teach you anything at all. They're a great resource for beginners to download and kickstart their experience with their machines. And that is why I think, and the guys agree, Miranda agrees, it makes the most sense to just put these up for free for everybody. There's no reason, I can't think of a single valid reason why I would continue to lock these behind a paywall. So they're up. Of course, the entire page here is slathered by ads for the Laser Master Academy because, like all of our free resources, many of which we will talk about during this stream, they are still here because of our LMA members. None of this would exist without the LMA. There would be no forum, no wiki, no community parameter libraries, no laser settings page, no marketplace. None of that would exist without the LMA. So please, if you haven't, consider supporting Laser Everything by signing up anyway, even though these are up. And that kind of brings me to the second half of this trade, right? So the LMA gave us these parameter libraries to share with everybody for free. Now it's time for us to give back to the LMA. So what are you guys getting in this trade? What are the members that sign up to support Laser Everything getting in exchange? There is another new link on the website, which we can take a look at up here. So if we go to shows, you will now see a new link called events. And that brings us to this brand new page right here, guys. LMA events, live interactive education. Learn laser like never before with brand new LMA events run by you, the members, and powered by, yes, you're reading that correctly, Google Meet. These live hangouts are your chance to get educated in a way that's never before been possible. Whether you're exploring business strategies with Matt, learning social media tactics with Boyce, or finding settings for materials you've never before marked by lasers, or that have never been before marked by lasers, in Lasered Live, you're guaranteed to walk away with knowledge and experience you can't get any other way. And that is full circle now. Kind of brings me back to what I was trying to say about the LMA. This is what makes the LMA special. It's our ability to interact and help one another. And this was an idea that we all kind of sat down and came up with as a team to offer something to LMA members that we can only offer on the LMA. This isn't something I can throw up on a page and host for free. It's just not feasible to do that way. But it is something that we can definitely do with our members over at the LMA. So we have a couple things planned. First up, Lasered Live. So Lasered Live is going to be like Lasered. If you've watched Lasered and you enjoy that at all, the experience is going to be about learning critical thinking while experimenting with new materials and machines. And I'm going to host that. I'm going to host it at the shop with all of our machines. So that will be a really good time. And the whole point of that is going to be to try to teach you guys in a serial basis how to think for yourselves when it comes to building settings, making additions to your free settings that you got from lasereverything.net, right? What do you do when you have a one-off piece in front of you and it's a material you don't know that you've never seen before and you need to mark it well? That's what Lasered, the heart of Lasered, was supposed to be about when we started the show. And that is what I'm hoping Lasered Live will kind of continue in that vein. So Lasered Live is going to be really exciting. Business Body, as Miranda wants me to call it, or Business with Bodiford, which is what I wanted to call it. Launch your business and take it all the way with strong fundamentals from Matt. So that's going to be Matt talking about business stuff. You got anything to say about that, Matt?
So basically, my thoughts are there's lots of times where people have questions for me and they send me specific messages. How to turn wins into losses, how to get going with your website, how to price things. And that's one of the things in the latest videos that we have coming out, the plastic payday video, where it talks about, where to get the materials, how you should price it, and how you can take it from start to finish and get across the goal line, making the best price for you.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff. And the other thing too is where if you guys have suggestions or questions, like how do I use Shopify? That's one of those things. If 5 or 6 people are asking about it, let's take a look and see. So basically it'll be focused on what the needs of the community are, but also kind of guided with some other things that maybe you've never thought of too, like how to use Adobe Express to help out your company, because it is a cost, but it's the benefits of it and how can it bolster your business. So all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that'll be fun. The next one is photo video. So go to amateur, or go from amateur to pro with your photos and your videos in this digital media masterclass. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at pictures. And I'm really good at video. And that is something that directly relates to this business, whether you have a YouTube channel or not. I've always wanted to have a platform to kind of share those skills, and I haven't had one. So this is going to be our time to do that, where you guys can get in, ask questions. We can do demos. We can do stuff live. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then I signed Boyce up for this. Nobody's actually heard from Boyce today. We don't know where Boyce is. And I didn't talk to him about this in advance. So this whole box might just disappear if Boyce refuses to do it, but he loves going live, so I can't imagine he will. And that's why it's called Get Extroverted. Boyce will take you along on his evolving journey to master leveraging social media. So Boyce has been doing social media for us for a long time, and he's learned quite a bit. I'm fairly certain that he's better at it than I am, and he's certainly going to have a lot to offer and teach you guys. And Boyce has always been kind of a unique character on the Laser Everything cast because he started from literally ground zero on every front. And we've been kind of watching Boyce grow and learn from scratch, essentially. And that's been really, really great. And I think this would be a great opportunity to get together with Boyce and talk with him about what he's been doing for us as a company professionally. So if you're interested in that, Get Extroverted with Boyce is going to be a really good time too. Now, the idea is we'll do one of these a week. So you'll get one of each of these per month. And it's not just a live stream. We're not just going to pop a camera on like we are right now and just kind of talk at the wall. These are Google Meets. We're having these in Google Meet. So you guys will be able to ask questions. You'll be able to interact with us. You'll be able to make suggestions, or, you know, what we're basically going to write the show while we're doing it with you guys. And not only is it going to make great content for the channel later, but you get to participate hands-on in the creation of it and guide the content while it's being created. And I think that's what's going to make this particular benefit of the LMA membership really special and really valuable. And then, of course, we have a link begging you to sign up and, you know, enhance your understanding. I wrote all of this, by the way, probably an hour ago, but it's accurate. Examine problems and interact with instructors in an unprecedented way during our range of live events hosted on Google Meet. Together, we can break your questions down in easy to understand terms and learn together, experimenting and trying new things. And that is going to be really the core of all of this, you know, is that you guys are going to be able to introduce questions and ideas live that we might not have while we're writing a script for the channel. And that range of differing viewpoints and opinions and, you know, experiences from you guys molding the content as it's being created, I think is really going to make this like a special thing. Finally, office hours. I will try. I don't have a schedule yet. This link doesn't go anywhere, but I'm going to try to do office hours twice a month. This is something that we did on the LMA a while back, and then it was like 3 people came, and I think we can do more with a little more bravado about it. So right now this says once a month. I'm going to shoot for 2, but office hours will be just like the Laser Everything live streams or like the Laser Source podcast Q&As, but just for the LMA guys. So we can really focus on your questions. We can go a little more in depth and take more time answering those questions instead of the alternative, which is something like the Laser Source podcast, where we really have to kind of like touch and go, especially on more complicated topics. And so I'm hoping that we can spend more time during office hours, like breaking things down and maybe even like doing demonstrations. We can actually take time, pull up Lightburn, pull up EasyCAD, do a thing to answer a question, you know, and I think that's going to make office hours pretty useful for you guys. And then just a blurb about Laser Everything, because, you know, some people don't know who we are. And that's it. So that's the LMA events. So that's the trade, guys. So you guys are going to get these consistently on the LMA, and in exchange, we are throwing up the LMA parameter libraries for free for everybody. So that is the news. All right. Well, you guys got a little. We
got so much going on. Yeah. We got a couple of announcements successfully launched tonight for everybody, and we got so much more to come.
We do.
We'll end it with one cute face.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out and leave a comment after the stream. And we will see you in the next one. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, those are good smiles. Those are good smiles. You see yourself? What a good boy. Oh, there's Nugget. She's like, Nugget hell no.
She's like, I used to be the person who got held up.
Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop.